Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I drop you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Major Level Entertainment. I'm your host and owner of the channel. It's your boy, Big Major. Hey, before I get the show started, anybody that's up here now, let me know if you can hear me double. Is the sound cool? Let me know if there's anything wrong with the sound before I proceed. If you can hear me cool, let me know. Give me a 1 down in the chat. If you hear me cool, give me a 2 if you hear me double. If you hear me 2 times on your speaker, then put a 2 down in the chat. Okay, sound good. A nephew says I sound good. Okay, because I'm hearing myself double here. Shout out to everybody that has showed up to the channel. You have now entered a Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel. It's your boy Big Major, cousin, friend, neighbor. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever the hell you want to call me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm that guy. Wasn't gonna do a show today, but trying to keep with the tradition here at Major Level Entertainment. I will be doing backup shows from the show that we had yesterday on Lakers in 5 Lil Bro channel, just to make sure that I'm able to give a full take. And for those who might have missed the game or might have missed, the take of the game. So this is the purpose that I'm doing the show today, especially whenever we win. When we lose, it ain't really nothing to talk about next game. But when we win, I want to get up here and talk about how we won, the pros and cons of the game of the day, and what we could do to improve, no matter what the situation is. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Without further ado, let me go ahead and bring the people up that have already showed up. That's here to support your boy. Let me go ahead and start with my damn nephew and sniper of the channel, H motherfucking Davis. You already know who he is. You know what I'm talking about? He said, y'all already know what to do. Let's get it done right the hell now. Not next week, not Thanksgiving, not Christmas, not New Year's, right now. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to H and Davis. You know what I'm talking about? If he don't get you, Lewis gonna get you. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, you don't want that. So do what H Davis says right now. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button right the hell now. Tiffany Ned, little sis. Shout out to Tiffany Ned, Boston Celtics fan, but Lakers in 5 loyal member, and also a part of the major level family. So definitely appreciate Tiffany Ned for coming up over here. She could be doing anything else with her time, but she decides to come over here and chill with us and show us support. Really do appreciate that. She says, Major and everyone, hello. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button and subscribe button as you come in. Facts. Let's do what she says right now. H. Davis says, hey, Tiff. And there he is, my damn nephew, Joel. Salute. It's always an honor and pleasure whenever we got Joel up here. You know what I'm talking about? My damn minister of information. You know what I'm talking about? My guy. If I don't know something, you best believe you give him a couple minutes and he'll get that information for you. You know what I'm talking about? A shout out to Joel. You know what I'm talking about? Trey all day. Salute, Big Major. A West Stub. You know how he does this one. I'm talking about Trey all day, always giving big props to the channel, always coming over here showing love. Appreciations to Trey all day. H. Davis says, okay, everything sounds good. You know what I'm talking about? Trey all day gave me a number 1. And there he is, my damn cousin. Chris, y'all already know who you know what his name is. You know what I'm talking about? Go James, aka Chris. AKA let me cook this nigga right quick. AKA my cousin on my mama damn side of the family. AKA Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out. AKA the barbecue brisket baron of the motherfucking Bayou. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris, you know what I'm talking about? The wolf, the pit bull of Major Level Entertainment. You know what I'm talking about? If I can't get to you, you understand what I'm talking about? Don't let Chris get hold of you, because if Chris get a hold of you, it's just nothing that I can do about it, bro. So I'm warning you right now. You've been forewarned. A shout out to Cuzzo for always showing a big Cuzzo some love on the channel. A shout out. You know what I'm talking about? H. Davis gave me a 1. Joe says everything sounds good. Joe gave me a 1. There she is. A Laker Girl 36, my damn little sister. Hey, look, please go subscribe to Laker Girl 36 right now. I really don't know why y'all haven't already done so. And if you have done so, salute to you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guys that haven't subscribed to Lil Sis channel. I'm talking about some of the best content you're ever going to find on all of YouTube when it comes to the Laker shit. You know what I'm talking about? I know where I go when I'm not doing a show or when there's no show on Lakers in 5. I go to a Laker Girl 36 and listen in on to what they got to say. You know what I'm talking about? So please go subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Give sis a like. Support the channel, support the movement. A Laker Girl 36 is going big in 2026. You understand what I'm talking about? A Laker Girl 36. Go subscribe right now. Salute, Major Big Bro. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that button, that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new and support the movement. Hey, she took the words right out of my mouth. You understand what I'm talking about? A shout out to a Laker Girl 36. You know what I'm talking about? Joe said, yes, sir. I just shared the link. Hey, there we go. You know what I'm talking about? See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why that's my minister of information up over here. You know what I'm talking about? If I don't know something, Joe go get it. If I can't do something, Joe go do it. This is what it means to be a family, to be a team over here. You understand what I'm talking about? That's why I call us a major level mafia. You know what I'm talking about? Go James gave me a 1. He said, salute Joe, salute Trey. Joe says, salute Chris, salute Trey. Trey all day says, salute Joe. Trey all day says, salute a Goat James. All right, let's go ahead and get this soiree on the road. You know what I'm talking about? As you well know, we played the Charlotte Hornets yesterday in Charlotte at the Spectrum Center. We beat them to a score of 121 to 111. Now, I know this is an NBA, and that's an NBA team. Man, we beat them by 10 points, but we should have beat them by 20 points or better. We should have beat them by more than what we beat them by. We allowed them to hang around. We allowed them to hang with us. And that's unacceptable in terms of who we are as a team, who we've come to be as a team thus far without LeBron. You know what I'm talking about? We've played all of our games without LeBron. We played a couple games without AR and Luka. We played a couple games where there was just AR or just Luka. And we managed to get a record of 8-3. That puts us over the 50% mark, which is where we want to be. The 500 mark, which is where we want to be without LeBron. And I said that without LeBron, we're going to be without him at least 14 to 16 games. We're now 11 games in, and we have a winning record thus far. We're now 4th in NBA. We went from 2nd to 4th, of course, with the loss that we had the other night and the wins from the other teams around us. But that's okay. Us falling to 4 is fine. We don't want to drop below 5. I said we'd be about 1 through 5 this year. You know what I'm saying? We'd be definitely top 5 in the league. You know what I'm talking about? What do I want us to be top 3 again? Certainly. Do I want us to be top 2 or maybe even number 1? Sure. We're not too far off from that. We can get to that. It's still early in the season. You know what I'm talking about? We have 71 games left to go. But I hold no delusions of us going, higher than 3 or 2. But if we do, that's cool. It doesn't matter where we seed. I'm like LeBron. Don't matter where we seed at, as long as we get to the playoffs and we do damage in the playoffs. Okay. With the way we've been playing, we have to play. We got to get heavy on our defense. We got to limit the turnovers. We got to make our damn free throws. So I'm going to start with the pros and cons of the game before I get off to the box scores and the game stats. Okay, let me go ahead and start off with the cons first. You know what I'm talking about? And let's see if y'all agree with me. And then y'all can tell me down in the chat, what do y'all think we need to work on, the things that you like to see out there, and the things we need to work on. Okay, the cons of the game. And I'm pretty sure y'all all will agree with this. Guard the goddamn perimeter better. We got to stop having these teams come over here shooting like everybody is Steph motherfucking Curry on the team. Centers, power forwards, point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Everybody's shooting the dude that's selling peanuts in the aisle. Everybody can shoot the fucking 3 when it comes to us. Play another team, they don't even register in the 3-point percentage. In the percentile. But when they play us, everybody tends to turn into Steph motherfucking Curry. And that shit is the most annoying thing in the world. Every time I see a nigga shoot a 3, and make it, and I know this motherfucker's an 18% three-point shooter, it makes me want to slap the damn TV screen. Like, this is ridiculous. Guard the motherfucking perimeter. Put a hand in somebody's face. Get on them. Get up in their grill. You know what I'm talking about? Scare them into a dumbass shot or make them pass the ball. Make them do an extra pass. Make them hesitate the shot. We're not doing that enough. And that right there is annoying as fuck. So guard the perimeter. We haven't been able to do that. That's a con. Another con. Hold on to the motherfucking ball. Everybody on the Lakers need to adopt the chalk routine to get that better grip for your hands. Stop rubbing lotion and guava oil on your fucking hands before the goddamn game. It seems like every time you throw the ball, these motherfuckers is dropping them off like Butterfingers. These is NBA players. Some of these motherfuckers, I done met some of these dudes. A lot of these motherfuckers. Huge hands. Shake their hands like shaking a stack of goddamn bananas. Why the fuck can't you hold a 14-inch in circumference basketball in your hands? The hell is you dropping them for? You got sausages for fingers. Some of these motherfuckers got bananas for fingers. And they can't hold on to the goddamn small-ass ball. All the centers. How you a center, you dropping the ball? A basketball is like a goddamn tennis ball in your hand. And you dropping it, hold on to the fucking ball. God damn. You know, every time I see a motherfucker drop a ball, I be like, okay, since you ain't got no hands, how about I come out there and break your hands? I just bend your fingers back and just crack, you're useless. Get the balls coming your way, grab hold of that motherfucker. See, that's why I liked about Magic and the old school Lakers. Magic throw 95 mile per hour fastballs right into Worthy and Kareem's hand. The motherfucker caught the ball. You have to soften your hands. You have to make your hands soft enough. You know, what I mean by soften them is, you know, catchable. You know what I mean? You gotta, every time a ball is thrown your way, you gotta treat it as if you're catching a pillow. Who can't catch a pillow? You know what I'm talking about? My wife's pug can catch a goddamn pillow. So you have to treat the ball like that. You have to know how to soften your catch, know how to soften your hands, you know, get the ball there. Okay, if you're a center, get the ball. When you get the ball, don't drop to the floor. Go up with that motherfucker. You're already 8'5". You're at the goddamn rim already. You're only 2 inches away from the motherfucker. Go up with it. You might miss the dunk. You might get fouled, but at least you're getting fouled. Don't get the ball up high, drop the motherfucker down low for a drop step, and then try to come back up. That's how you get hacked or blocked on the way up. No, get that motherfucker up high, go up strong. I better not see another nigga 6'10" or better. Get the motherfucker and drop it down in traffic and try to bring the motherfucker back up. And it's 35 motherfuckers guarding you. You're 9'2". You get that motherfucker up high, you're already at the rim, tip the motherfucker in. It's that simple. So hold on to the ball. That's con number one. We haven't been able to get a grip on the ball. Con number one. Con number two. Stop doing dumbass shots when you don't need to do a shot. If there is 3 people open, what the fuck is you doing shooting the 3? And you know that the whole goddamn team is going to double team you, triple team you, 4-time, quadruple team you. What the fuck is you doing trying to force a shot up and you're not a 3-point shooter to begin with? Stop doing that. Pass the motherfucking extra. At least pass it to somebody who's going to get to the paint and be aggressive to try to at least draw a foul. That's con number 3. And con number 4, the one that really stands out, make me want to slap the back of a nigga head, is if you are not a 3-point shooter on the team, and what I mean by you're not a 3-point shooter on the team, if you're shooting under 37% from the 3, pass the fucking ball. There is no way you should be taking 10, 15 threes a game. I don't give a fuck if you're the star of the team. Our best 3-point shooters on the team, as it stands right now, is Rui, LaRavia, and probably Marcus Smart. Everybody else is below 34, 35% from 3, including Luka. Luka shot 15 threes yesterday. Austin Reeves shot 10 threes. That is unacceptable. They shot 25 threes together, and they didn't even scratch 50%. Stop. I want to see those I want to see Austin take half the threes. Take it down from 10 to 5. Those 5 threes should be going to our 3-point shooters like LaRavia and Rui. Divvy those threes up amongst them. Rui only shot, I believe, 3 or 4 threes yesterday. Divvy the threes up. Luka, God damn it. Stop shooting 15 threes. You're not a 3-point shooter. Yes, sometimes the lucky shit go in. I'm getting on your ass right now. Stop shooting 15 threes. Maybe knock it down to half. 7 or 8. Hell, 7. That leaves 8 threes to be divvied amongst other people who are 3-point shooters on the team. I would rather Rui take 7 to 8 threes a game. I'd rather take LaRavia take 7 to 8 threes a game. Not you motherfuckers. Y'all focus on scoring in other ways, facilitating the ball, and getting to the free throw line like y'all do. That's what y'all focus on. Let the 3-point shooters take the 3-point shots, and we won't be so far behind having to play catch up to some of these motherfucking teams that we should be blowing out the goddamn water from Jump Street. You know what I'm talking about? So those are the cons. Okay, here's the pros of the game. I love the energy that Marcus Smart brings. Marcus Smart, I believe, has revitalized himself. Remember when everybody came in, when we came into the season, everybody was like, he's not going to be the Marcus Smart of the Celtics days. He's not going to even be half of that. He's washed up. It's over. He can't do anything on the defensive end. He lacks the energy. All the negative shit, right? But you know what Marcus Smart did? The one everybody talked against, except for us Laker fans, us real Laker fans knew, hey, you come over here, one or two things is going to happen. You either going to fall under these lights or you going to thrive under these lights. And when you a dog is going to thrive no matter what environment he's in. And Marcus Smart is a fucking dog. And you know how we know he's a dog, ladies and gentlemen? Here's why. That motherfucker gave you 7 steals last night. 7 steals. You know why that's so significant? I'm about to give y'all a little history lesson right quick. The last time somebody put up that many steals in a game was 29 years ago. Now, a lot of y'all probably weren't even Laker fans 29 years ago. 29 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, was 1996, the year my pops passed away. You know who that player was? Don't even look it up on Google. I am Google. It was Eddie Jones. That's the last time somebody put up that many steals in a game. Marcus Smart comes over here, plays what 6 games for us. And in his 6 games as a Laker, he gave you 7 steals in 1 game. Don't tell me a goddamn thing about how this motherfucker ain't impacting defense. You got the triple-headed defensive monster on this team that is dogs. Vando, LaRavia, and Marcus Smart. Didn't I tell y'all that this would happen? Told y'all don't sleep on LaRavia's defense. I think because he a white boy. He ain't just anybody. He ain't any white boy. He ain't Dalton Connect, Luka, and AR. That nigga gonna play defense if he can't do anything else. You talk about a 3-and-D dude. When we lost Dorian Finney-Smith, picked this dude up, I was the only person not tripping because I knew. I wasn't tripping. He's done more for us in a couple games he's played than Dorian Finney-Smith did for us in the whole time he was here. Argue with your mama. Say the drama for Obama. You know what I'm talking about? Marcus Smart gave 7 steals. I don't want to hear a marshmallow Easter peep out of no motherfucking body about this dude can't pick it back up and make the shit happen. He's a fucking dog. He's an absolute wolf out this motherfucker, man. And don't be surprised if he make an all defensive team. If you don't get defensive player of the year, if he's not a shoe-in for that, don't be surprised if he don't make all defensive team this year. At his age, at 32 years old, Marcus Smart is still getting it done on the defensive end. Fuck y'all if y'all don't understand and don't believe it. So that's number one. I like that. I like the fact that he's upped it on defense. Hold on. He's picked it up on defense, and he's called the other guys to pick it up. When he's out there, the energy is just different. So that's one pro. Another pro, Louis Hachimura, my damn Japanese nephew. Rui has been balling, man. He may be off some nights, whatever the case may be. But Rui has shown if you give him the ball, he gonna score. And when you talk about the midi kings of the game today, the Shays and the Kawhis and the DeRozans and people like that who's known to hit it from the midi. Hey, you better add Rui to that list. Just because he's a smaller name than those guys, don't mean he's not as important. That motherfucker DJ said all the time, Rui's a 99. A rating from the field, from 15 feet, from 18 to 15 feet, 14, 15 feet inside. Hey, Rui's just about automatic. When Rui shoot that shot from anywhere within the field goal range, your free throw range, or anything like that, it's almost a shoe in to go in. If Rui shot it 10 times, he's going to make it at least 7 out of 10 times, I'll say. Maybe even 8 out of 10 on a good goddamn night. That's a pro. I mean, that's a pro. He stepped up into what he needs to be. Pro number 3, LaRavia. Now, LaRavia, his shot may be off sometime, might be inconsistent, but LaRavia is always up for defense. He's another hustle hog. I'm glad we got him. He was a good acquirement. We required him. We acquired him. We got him. He was a steal. He's been doing what needed to be done for what we got him for. Pro number 4, Ayton. Remember when Ayton started off, he was kind of rusty. Only thing with Ayton is got to get his, stop turning the ball over, hold on to the ball. But Ayton is coming in to be that center that we need him to be. I'm talking about 17, 18, 19 points a game and 10 rebounds a game. Get that double machine that we need him to be at center. He's doing what we need him to do at the center position. The only thing is, just got to be, wish he would be more of a rim protector, be a little bit more physical, put a little bit more dog in him. But he'll be okay as time goes on. He's another guy that's revamping his career after things have been said about him. So those are the pros that I'm seeing thus far on the court. One more con. Stop playing down to your competition. Treat everybody, I heard DJ say it yesterday, treat everybody like this is a playoff contending team. Everybody. I don't give a fuck if the Pasadena handicap squad was out there with crutches and wheelchairs. I'm about to play your ass like I'm playing against Michael Jordan and them. Like I'm playing against the fucking Olympic or All-Star team. I don't give a damn if you're in a wheelchair. I'm dunking on you. I'm rebounding. I'm blocking, sending your shit to the shadow realm with your cane and all. I'm not just blocking the ball. I'm blocking you. Sending you, tripping your cane, deflating your wheelchair tires. I'm going to be a bloodhound out there. That's what we need to do. We need to be dog. I told y'all what I wanted this season. I want these motherfuckers to come out fizzing and foaming at the mouth. I want them to be rabid Wolverines and rabid dogs out this motherfucker. So motherfuckers could be scared of us again like they used to. People were scared to play us, bro. They used to be scared to play us. Oh, shit. The Lakers is coming into town. God damn it. Here come Magic and Worthy and crazy ass Kurt Rambis. Kurt Rambis with the glasses. He held the glasses together by Band-Aids and tape. Crazy motherfuckers. But we got it done. And everybody on the team was a squabbler from Kareem all the way down to motherfucking Mark McNamara. You know what I'm talking about? I want us to get back to that. I like Bronny's defense. Bronny picked up on defense. Bronny been working with Marcus Smart on his defense. I could tell he's getting more aggressive on the defensive end. I like that. And he's still growing. He's only going to get better. He's only going to get more confident. Bronny, by the time he's 25, he's going to be a dog. If he decides to hang around in the league, whatever the case may be, and not quit or give up when his pops retire, whatever the case may be. Y'all can say what you want about my damn nephew, but Bronny's a motherfucking dog just to be out there, accept the scrutiny that he's up under, get all the criticism that he's up under, and still go out there and still have the balls to get out there and play while bitch-ass motherfuckers sit on the couch and talk bad about him. But that kid he died on the court. Was brought back and said, fuck that. I'm going to go out there and play the game I love. I don't give a fuck if I drop dead. And he showed you, I'm going to do that. Now, that takes bravery. That's a dog. So fuck with y'all. The nigga went up against Wemby. Wemby is 13 feet, 7 inches tall. He got a 45-foot wingspan. He got a 15-foot standing reach. Don't have to jump to dunk a basketball. And Bronny, who is 6'1", 6'2", dared to challenge a fucking giraffe. And he said, you know what? I know I have no chance on planet Earth, no matter how high I could jump, of blocking that. Morant couldn't block that motherfucker because he's already at the top of the damn arena. But he said, you know what? I'm going to try. You know why? Because Bronny is an absolute psychopath. He ain't scared of nothing. I don't give a fuck who you are, how tall you are. I'm going to go up and I'm going to try to block your ass. Yeah, you may yam on me. But what's more impressive? A motherfucker that's already at the rim yamming on somebody that they're 2 feet taller than, or a motherfucker that's 2 feet shorter than you trying to jump and contest it, showing you I'm not no bitch, that I'm going to jump up there with you. I give more respect to Bronny for trying than for motherfuckers that's up there with Wemby backing off of him and saying, nah, go ahead and get that dunk, big dog. So y'all, those of y'all talking about Bronny, and fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? That's my goddamn nephew, and it ain't a goddamn thing nobody gonna do about it. He get out there, he shows his heart, and that's what he does. I like heart. I don't give a fuck about a nigga getting dunked on. It happens. But do you have the heart to step up there and step up there? Motherfuckers already hating you because of who your daddy is, but you got the heart to step out there and say, you know what? I'm going against one of the best basketball players in the game today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to challenge this motherfucker. Shout out to Bronny, man. All right. Now, before I get off into the game stats of it all and the box scores of it all, I'm going to read a couple comments that I might have missed. Where we at? I'm going back up to where I last left off at. Okay. Big Mac is in here. Big Mac says, salute, Major in the chat. Salute, Big Mac, man. Shout out. I don't know if you're new to the channel, or you might be. If you are new, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button right now. Trey All Day says, correct. Guard the three-point line. Absolutely. H. Davis says, what it do, Trey? He says, what's up, Go James? What's up, Joe? H. Davis is laughing at me. He says, what up, H. Davis? Trey All Day says that. Go James says, salute, HD. Joe says, what up, H. Davis? Go James. Cuzzo says, yeah, Cuzzo, Aiden got that bag. That shit bringing the ball down and getting stripped. He's got to get better hands. Yes, he's absolutely has to get better hands. I agree. Luka and Austin are guilty of shooting way too much. 7 of 25. Thanks for that stat line. 7 of 25, ladies and gentlemen, is unfreaking acceptable. That is unfreaking acceptable. What is that, like 22, 23%? That is unacceptable, yo. No, pass the motherfucking rock around to motherfuckers who can't shoot the three. Joe says, we definitely need to work on catching for sure while cutting. Yes. If we keep doing that, never reach for the ball to catch the ball without looking. Look, be attentive to whoever's facilitating the ball. Be attentive to the facilitator because he can fire that motherfucker off in any direction. Keep your eyes cutting like Worthy used to. He kept his eyes cutting between him and Kareem and Byron Scott. He said, okay, Magic might pass it to, if I know Byron, if he's looking at Byron, he's going to pass it to me or Kareem. If he's looking at me or Kareem, he might pass it to Byron or Kareem. If he's looking at Kareem, he might pass it to me or Byron. You know, you or AC Green. You got to be ready for whichever direction that motherfucker go come in. Remember, you got to trust the facilitators' court vision. It's that damn simple. Joe says, facts, Chris. And what do you think of us being ranked bottom 5 in defense? That's unacceptable with the dog that we have on our team. But that's because everybody else is not giving in. Everybody else is not buying into the defense. Yeah, Marcus Smart can't do it all. Laravia and Vando can't do it all. But it's the team as a whole. If everybody can buy into that dog behavior, we'll go from the bottom 5 in defense to the top 5 easily. And we could do it within a month's time. Cuzzo says, Joe, yeah, oh yeah. Hey, and just got to keep it up. Hey, and can you tell me how many steals Smart average right now, bro? Yeah, I would like that stat too, because right now Marcus Smart is he got 7 steals last night. So I definitely would like that stat too. I'll be looking for that stat as well. Um, because that's definitely, I mean, him having 7 steals, that should have put him up over. He should be averaging about 2 steals a game. This time he should be averaging about 2 steals a game this year. So I just want to make sure that I'm seeing it correctly. Marcus Smart right now. Marcus Smart, hold on. Okay, it's not saying much. Marcus Smart, Joe said Marcus Smart is averaging 2.6 steals per game, ladies and gentlemen. 2.6 steals per game. That is fucking ridiculous. He's got to be among the top 10 in steals this season thus far. Can anybody look that up for me? See where he is in steals right now. That is crazy. Joe said damn near the same when he won Defensive Player of the Year. See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't tell me that he's not a contender for a Defensive Player of the Year again. He's definitely in a running for certain. And if he doesn't, he's definitely will make an all defensive team for certain. 1 or 2. Go James says, Bronny ain't no hoe. The kid nearly passed away, and motherfuckers show how they really feel. Some fans are just terrible. Absolutely. And that's why I don't got a lot of respect for some of these motherfuckers, cuzzo. The Go James says, Joe, man, I knew it was like 2 something because dude ass gets 2 steals before the hat. Man, it's crazy. 2.6, you might as well say that's 3 steals a game. Marcus Smart does what he does. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get off into the box scores of it all before I get too far off into talking. I'll do my dialogue in a minute. Okay. Excuse me, my monologue in a minute. Okay. So last night, the Lakers, we shot 50% to the Hornets 52%. That's okay. We got to do better than that though. But shooting 50% is pretty decent. Okay, we shot 36%. That's a little bit below average. From the 3 to the Hornets, 47% from 3. That is excellent. We have got to do better than that. Now we got our free throws up. We shot 85% to their 91%. They beat us in the free throw battle. They got us in rebounds by 1. They got 37 to our 36. They got 28 assists to our 25 assists. We blew them away in steals because Marcus Smart got 7 of those steals. Altogether, we got 12 steals as a team to the Hornets 6 steals. Now, let me stop right there right quick, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus Smart got more steals by himself than the entire Hornets team. Let me say that shit one more time for those in the back that are listening. Marcus Smart single-handedly got more steals than the entire fucking team in the Hornets. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Fuck who got the most points. Game ball goes to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is part of the reason why we stayed in the game and ultimately won. You don't get 7 steals and it not impact the goddamn game. That is ridiculous. So we got 12 steals as a team to their 6 steals. The Lakers. They got 6 blocks to our 2 blocks. They had 22 turnovers to our 11 turnovers. What do I often say? He who controls the turnover battle often wins the game. They doubled us in turnovers, ladies and gentlemen. And we won the game. That's part of the reason why we won the game. Had we a shot from the 3 better, had we got more rebounds or more assists, had we stopped the ball a couple more times, had we shot from the field better overall, we would have blown them out of the water. we would have blown them out the water, ladies and gentlemen. So that is your game stats. Let's go ahead and get off into the box scores of it all. Let me go ahead and start with those guys. Remember, opposite team, I'm just going to read the minutes and the points. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Miles Bridges, a.k.a. Timu Towns. That motherfucker got 34 points in 40 minutes. Knuppel, or whatever the nigga name is, 19 points in 38 minutes. Ryan Kalkbrenner, 9 points in 19 minutes. Colin Saxton, in the words of Preach, Colin Saxton, 13 points in 26 minutes. Sion James. It's only James I know is LeBron or Bronny James. He got 7 points in 25 minutes. Mousa Diabetes, whatever. I'm calling nigga Diabetes. 8 points, 29 minutes. KJ Simpson, 8 points in 20 minutes. Trey Mann, 6 points in 18 minutes. Liam McNeely, 7 points in 18 minutes. Pat Connaughton, 0 points in 8 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. That is your box scores for the Charlotte Bumblebees. All right. So let me go ahead and give it up to our team. We have 5 people in double digits. 5 people in double digits. Let me start with the low bottom totem pole people. Vanderbilt, 16.0 minutes. 1 rebound, 1 assist. Zeros all across the board. Unacceptable. Vando, your defense is cool, but we need you to contribute. Like how LaRavia or somebody contributes. Just because you're a defensive guy don't mean you have to be all defense. You got to contribute, goddammit. Evando, no points, 16 minutes. Jackson Hayes, 2 points, 15 minutes. 1 or 2 from the field. 0 for 0 from 3, 0 for 0 from the field. 5 rebounds, no assists. Shout out to Jackson Hayes. Shout out to Dalton Connect, 3 points in 11 minutes. 1 of 4 from the field. 1 of 1 from the 3. No free throws, 5 rebounds, no assists. Jake LaRavia pretty much leading the bench. Jake LaRavia, 6 points, 25 minutes. He didn't shoot the ball that much. Well, he shot it 8 times. 6 points, 25 minutes. A 2 of 8 from the field. All 3 from the 3, not unacceptable. But he made both his free throws. He got you 1 rebound. He got you 3 assists. Jake LaRavia. Marcus Smart, the guy who I'm going to definitely give the game ball to, even though he only had 13 points. He had 6 assists, 7 steals. He had 4 rebounds. He made both his free throws, 2 of 2. He was 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. He was 4 of 9 from the field goal. He shot pretty damn good on all fronts yesterday in 37 minutes, 13 points, 37 minutes of Marcus Smart. DeAndre Ayton, 14 points, 6 rebounds, no assists, no free throws, no threes, 7 of 10, 70% from the field in 33 minutes of action. Louis Hachimura. You know what I'm talking about? 21 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, no free throws, 3 from the 3-point line. He was 100% from the 3-point line, ladies and gentlemen. And 9 of 12 from the field. I do believe 9 of 12. My math says that is about 67%. And 9 of 12 from the field for 36 minutes. My damn Japanese nephew, Rui Hachimura. Austin Leaves, 24 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 of 11 from the free throw line. 2 of 10 from the 3. Stop shooting those motherfuckers. 7 of 17 from the field. Not a great shooting night for him in 29 minutes of action. Luka Doncic, 38 points, 38 minutes. That's a point a minute. He got you 7 assists. He got you 6 rebounds. He made all his free throws, which is 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 5 of 15 from the 3-point line. Stop shooting the fucking ball that goddamn much. But 14 of 28 from the field goal. He shot 50% from the field in 38 minutes of action. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your box scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. Cuzzle says, wait, Joe, so you saying bottom 5, like 25 and lower? Yeah, there. How many teams are there in the league? What is 32 games? 32 teams? Yeah. That's where we're at, bottom five. Because if we were top five, we'd be 1 through 5. But bottom five, yeah, that's not good. We got to get that up. We got to get our defensive prowess up. So yeah, but shout out to the Lakers for getting that W. Definitely, we always want to take that W. We always take a W. So shout out to the Lakers for doing that. Right now, as it stands in the West, we are now 4th in the West with a record of 8-3. The Houston Rockets are 6-3. We need to keep them at as low as possible. If they win, we have to win. I don't want them supplanting us at all this year. So right now we're 8-3. The Nuggets are 7-2. They won 4 in a row. The Spurs have won 3 in a row since they lost to us. They're 8-2. And then the Thunder is ahead 10-1. Okay, the Thunder haven't really faced really stiff competition. But this upcoming game with the Thunder is very, very important. We're only 2 games behind the Thunder. To be honest with you, I'm not looking at nobody else but the Spurs and the Thunder, actually. Spurs is going to fall some, but the Spurs got De'Aaron Fox back, so they're dangerous. Right now, we're essentially tied with the Nuggets as far as like games behind the Thunder. We're both 2 games behind the Thunder. We're only 0.5 games, a half a game behind the Spurs. And we're pretty much no games behind the Nuggets because they have one more win. We have one more win than they do, but they have one less loss than we do. Okay. Now we play the Thunder tomorrow. Now, if we play the Thunder tomorrow and we win, I think we should move up temporarily. So if we play the Thunder tomorrow, we win. We'll be 9-3 and the Thunder will be 10-2. That's going to put us a game under the Thunder. Okay. Right now in the conference, we are 6-2. We have the second best record in the conference at 6-2. In the division, we're 1-1. Okay, so that's where we stand on the West. Now, overall, we are now number 5 in the league overall for the best record. So that's where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. Joe says, my bad, we are 23rd, but yeah, Joe says, my bad, we are 23rd, but we gotta buy in, like Major said. Yes, definitely. 23rd, that's a little bit less than middle of the pack. We can work our way up within a month and get back to where we need to get back to defensively. We can work our way easily into the top half, the top 10 to 15 in defense. But we need our center to buy in. We need our guards to buy in. We need it from the power forward position to buy in from the defensive standpoint. Teams that are more defensive will beat us if we don't buy into that defense. You can score offense all you want to, but if you're not stopping nobody on the other end, it's just going to be a shootout. I'd rather not have a shootout. I want to get stops. And when we get those stops, get some points. And don't let these motherfuckers get points off of turnovers, which is also how teams beat us. They beat us off points off turnovers and 3-point shots made, and we're not guarding the perimeter. We got to tighten up those screws, ladies and gentlemen, and then we will be straight. But I still say we go into this year. We're doing an excellent job. LeBron comes back. He helps us, not hinder us. I know a lot of haters are saying, oh, he's going to hurt us. No, when he comes back, he's going to add more fuel to the fire. And then motherfuckers going to have egg on their face like they always do around this time. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to the Lakers for getting it done and doing what needs to be done on this scale. I'll take the W, ladies and gentlemen. Big time salute to anybody that's in service. If you've been to the service, if you served, if you're serving now, shout out. Thank you for your service. Today is Veterans Day, as you all know. Give a special shout out in a moment of silence a little bit before I end the stream for those in service. Yesterday was the Marines' 250th birthday. As you all know, I am a Marine. I'm not going to say was a Marine. I was once active, but when you once a Marine, always a Marine. So I am a Marine. I may not be active anymore, but I did serve. So happy birthday to all the Marines, 250th birthday to all the Marines. Kill, Semper Fi. But today is Veterans Day, and shout out and salute to all the veterans, all those people that have served this country. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out. Also, shout out, happy birthday in heaven to my little cousin Scorpio, November 10th. Yesterday was his birthday. Happy birthday to my little cousin. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. Anybody I know, Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? Happy birthday to y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's Scorpio season. We gonna turn up one time for the one time. You know how he does this one. You understand what I'm talking about? Cuzzo says, say Cuzzo, whoever that was you said went 9 for 12 is 75%. Whoever it is, keep getting him the ball. Yeah, that's Rui. I think that was Rui. I think Rui went 9 for 12. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, get that nigga the ball. You know what I'm talking about? And Go James says, a shout out to Big Cuzzo and DJ and the Marine Corps. A Semper Fi. You know what I'm talking about? Semper Fi. And he said, yes, sir. Scorpio. You know what I'm talking about? A shout out to Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? All right, y'all. If you're new to this channel, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Go back and check out some of my other content from previous shows. You know what I'm talking about? Please go subscribe to Lakers in 5, Lil Bros channel. Please go subscribe to Laker Girl 36, Lil Sis channel. If you want all of that special Laker content and only Laker content, go subscribe to those channels. When you want to get everything else in the world that there is to talk about, you come over here to the Almanac, the dictionary, the encyclopedia, Wikipedia himself, Mr. Google himself, a major. I am Google. You understand what I'm talking about? Because I predate Google. Whatever you want to know, you ask your boy. And if I don't know, then goddamn it, I'll find out, and we're going to learn together. Shout out to everybody for showing up to the channel. On behalf of the Major Level Mafia, this is your boy, Big Major, signing off. Once again, happy birthday to all the Marines. Happy Veterans Day to all those who served the country. Thank you for your service. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Everything I do is major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major.